Retinal disease is the #1 cause of blindness among adult Americans. Diabetes blinds another person every 20 minutes, and more than 12 million people in the U.S. suffer from some sort of visual impairment. As the senior population rapidly grows and diabetes becomes more common, this number is expected to double in the next 20 years. The Doheny Retina Institute has positioned itself at the forefront of ophthalmic research in order to meet this challenge and provide hope for patients stricken with these diseases. Established by Dr. Eugene Dewan Jr. at the Doheny Eye Institute in 2001, this unique organization was designed to rapidly develop new products, services, and treatments for people suffering from severe retinal disorders. The Doheny Eye Institute is located on the campus of the University of Southern California Medical School, which is among the top research medical schools in the nation. More than 1,100 full-time USC faculty members at 14 affiliated hospitals train more than 2,000 doctors and provide health care for over 1 million Californians each year. The Doheny Eye Institute was founded by philanthropist Carrie Estelle Doheny in 1947 to preserve, improve, and restore human eyesight. Today, it is recognized worldwide by leaders in ophthalmology, and its research programs are ranked in the top 10. Doheny is a nonprofit organization that relies on a combination of federal grants, corporate partnerships, and charitable gifts to serve over 100,000 patients with devastating eye diseases, including tens of thousands of needy patients at the Los Angeles County Medical Center. More than 30 new ophthalmologists train here each year, focusing on new methods of treating and reversing blindness caused by retinal diseases such as macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, and retinitis pigmentosa. The Doheny Retina Institute combines clinical research, patient care, and technology under one roof to expedite the development of valuable new treatments and swiftly deliver these to doctors and patients.
At DRI, we use a business model that rewards achievement and emphasizes measurable goals and productivity. This discipline enables us to quickly identify promising new therapies. We determine if they're feasible, and then we join together to efficiently develop these and turn them into new therapies.
The traditional gaps in technology transfer are lessened by bringing together specialists in basic science, clinical research, and management under one roof. Researchers also collaborate with other prominent local institutions like Caltech and the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Partnerships are formed with corporations to bring tested products to market, and these relationships are optimized by the Institute's mandate to quickly eliminate less feasible alternatives, shorten development time, and reduce costs. One of the early successes for this model has been a unique instrument design group known as the Microsurgery Advanced Design Laboratory, or MADLab for short. In just 10 years, this innovative laboratory has invented more than 100 microsurgical instruments by combining the know-how of ophthalmologists and engineers. Technology developed at the lab includes everything from minimally invasive sutureless devices to advanced computer systems that control instruments with voice commands.
The mission of the Mad Lab is to apply technology towards microsurgery in innovative and novel ways. We think that many of the procedures currently performed in the operating room will be done safely, efficiently, and painlessly out of a doctor's office. It's a great feeling to perform an intricate procedure that's less traumatic for the patient, that takes less time, and results in a better visual outcome.
Another example of a novel surgical approach possible only at the Doheny Retina Institute is a groundbreaking new treatment for age-related macular degeneration. Driven by a $1 million partnership with an Atlanta-based company, the Doheny team is exploring the application of subretinal radiation to treat abnormal blood vessel growth under the retina. This unique collaboration of surgeons, engineers, and business developers has taken the concept from the design stage all the way to FDA investigational approval and pilot trials in less than 1 year. Based on promising results, a more extensive international study is now underway. All therapies used to treat patients with eye disease must first be proven in well-designed research studies. More than 20 of these clinical trials have been conducted at the Doheny Eye Institute over the last 2 years.
The purpose of the clinical trials unit at Doheny is to ensure that studies are done to test new treatments or new instrumentation in order to make sure that they are, number one, safe for patients, and secondly, effective.
Emphasizing clinical studies helps speed the translation of scientific discoveries to practical treatments that quickly help patients who need them the most. A dedicated clinical trials center helps primary investigators develop and complete studies rapidly while still complying with university, governmental, and industry requirements. An integral part of any clinical trial in ophthalmology is the standardized interpretation of study data, such as retinal photographs that describe the stage of the underlying eye disease. This task is delegated to special services called reading centers that use dedicated human graders to produce reproducible results. The existence of this specialized service within the Doheny Eye Institute is unique to only a few departments around the nation and serves an important educational role for residents and fellows training at Doheny.
We spend a great deal of time training residents and fellows how to evaluate retinal diseases using standardized methods that have been developed by experts over many years. Unfortunately, there is ultimately an inherent limitation on the ability of any human grader to classify or completely quantify these retinal diseases. Ultimately, because of this, we think that modern computer technology will allow us to do a much better job of this and more completely and objectively quantify diseases. And so we're really focusing our efforts here on developing automated computerized measurements and, more importantly, on redefining retinal diseases in a more objective and rational fashion.
Using advanced image processing techniques, Doheny researchers have, for the first time, developed automated methods of detecting eye disease from clinical photographs. Computers now perform calculations in minutes that previously took years to complete. Dr. Alexander Walsh, Technical Director of the Advanced Macular Diagnostics Lab, feels these techniques will revolutionize the way that retinal diseases are diagnosed and treated.
Ophthalmology has lagged behind most other medical specialties in terms of objective quantification. We've been forced to accept imprecise and often inconsistent diagnostic data to give to our patients, and I think with these new quantitative techniques we'll be able to offer more precise diagnosis and even screening to patients all around the world.
The treatment of these blinding diseases presents a formidable challenge to any doctor hoping to cure their patient with a simple pill.
More than half of all major eye diseases occur in the back of the eye, basically retinal eye diseases. Yet, as of now, a very small percentage of pharmaceutical sales in ophthalmology comes from drugs designed to treat these types of diseases. A key to improving the ability to cure eye diseases, particularly of the retina, with medical treatments will come from our ability to reach the retina with the new drugs. And thus drug delivery is the key to these treatments for the future.
Dr. Signe Varner leads a laboratory that is pioneering revolutionary drugs and delivery systems to treat blinding retinal diseases.
Well, by placing drug delivery devices directly inside the eye, we can bypass many of the barriers that are associated with other means of administration. So as a result, we're able to score a more direct hit at the target of retinal disease. Implants that we've developed are capable of delivering therapeutic concentrations of drugs for greater than 1 year.
One example of a promising device under development is a helical coil loaded with a medication that can be easily inserted with a minor surgical procedure. Implantation of this device would provide around-the-clock, maintenance-free delivery of vision-saving therapy for up to 1 year. The tremendous variety of expertise at the Doheny Retina Institute provides a unique opportunity for residents and fellows to receive specialized training in both research and clinical endeavors.
One of our core missions, in fact, our most enduring legacy, is to produce exceptional ophthalmologists. At the Retina Institute, we provide the fellows with a unique opportunity to learn the craft of retinal care, medical and surgical, as well as participating in that effort to expand the boundaries and create new therapies. We've been proud to attract the best that are available throughout the country and internationally. And we believe this will be the mark that will be the most enduring here at Doheny.
One of the biggest attractions for scientists around the world is a revolutionary project led by Dr. Mark Humayun to help patients suffering from blinding diseases such as retinitis pigmentosa and macular degeneration. In partnership with industry, this group is designing an artificial retina that transmits video signals from a microscopic camera in a pair of eyeglasses to a chip implanted inside the patient's eye. So far, this retinal prosthesis has been successfully implanted and tested in 6 patients and has evolved into the larger Biomimetic Microelectronic Systems Engineering Research Center funded by a $17 million award from the National Science Foundation. With this center, several kinds of biomimetic devices will be designed to mimic or replace damaged or diseased systems in the human body.
Technological advances, be it at the micro or even nano, which is 1/trillionth of a meter, are yielding some exciting solutions to ocular diseases that will benefit both patients and doctors worldwide. The work of this center will extend the microelectronics revolution beyond pacemaker and cochlear implants to the realm of treating even possibly central nervous system diseases. We're going to implant devices into people that will communicate with tissue and treat incurable diseases that cause blindness, paralysis, and even in the future, memory loss.
This center places the Doheny Retina Institute at the forefront of the blossoming field of biomimetic studies and takes advantage of partnerships with industry as well as proximity to other excellent research universities such as Caltech and UC Santa Cruz.
We at the Doheny Eye Institute take our mission very seriously to preserve, conserve, and restore human eyesight for patients who are either blind or in danger of losing their sight. From my perspective, pulling together the best of vision research with helping patients is epitomized by the Biomimetic Center. And the leadership of Mark Humayun is truly exemplary in achieving these goals of pulling together the very best vision scientists, engineers, ophthalmologists, retinal specialists, all with a single-minded focus on how to prevent blindness or to restore sight to those who are blind.
All of our achievements are the result of a partnership with our patients and with our donors, our patrons, the people that support this important effort. I'm as excited about the future of solving eye disease as I've ever been in the 30 years that I've been involved in ophthalmology. We have dedicated our lives to making the lives of others better. The cost of doing this is significant, but the cost of not doing it is immeasurable. When you think about it, who can put a price tag on our vision?